What up, everybody? It's your boy, the Know-It-All. Coming up on this episode of Talking Sports with the Know-It-Alls, we're going to discuss yesterday's game, crazy game, and ending with South Carolina LSU. We're going to talk about Iowa winning the Big Ten and are they a serious threat for the NCAA tournament. We're going to talk women's basketball this time. We're going to talk a little football. And we're going to talk about, free agency coming up. And we're going to have that Justin Fields watch. Check it out. New episode of Talking Sports with the Know-It-Alls. Let's go. What's up, everybody? It's your boy, the Know-It-All, back with another show. This week, as you can see, I'm joined by and the big guy. You know what I'm saying? We're going to talk about a lot of things today, but before we get started, always remember, our show is basically barbershop talk, how guys talk in the barbershop. When we're amongst ourselves, when we in our sanctuary, as we say, and how we talk, and we just bringing that content to you. Don't take too much of it. Don't get in your feelings when we talk, because at the end of the day, we don't give a shit if you do. So on that note, we're going to start off. Yesterday was wild as far as this taping goes. South Carolina wins 79-72 over LSU. Great game. Ending was a little wild. But old girl brother who jumped over the stage when his sister got into it, you an idiot, dog. You're an idiot. You're a whole idiot. I have two sisters, and I ride with my sisters. But come on, man, they hooping. Sit your goof ass down somewhere, man. But as far as the game, Big Lurch, what's your take on the game yesterday, and what you think about South Carolina as a whole?
That was a good game. Like I said, South Carolina, they got the full package. Even then, I almost want to think they should start full wide over their actual starting point guard, because how she be coming in and hooping. She reminded me of Rajon Rondo, how she played. Like, all the little moves she be doing, and then she was out there talking mad trash. I loved it. That was a great game. It also showed how LSU actually got some players that I didn't even know. You got two girls from Chicago. Shout out to them. And they really just show like how Angel Reese really ain't as good as everybody thinks she really is. She really had some problems dealing with them South Carolina girls. They got a lot of bigs. Not even just old girl that's 6'7". Cadorza. Like, they have other players that's bigs that still gave her problems, and she really wasn't handling them like I thought she would have. But I mean, and I really thought they had a real rivalry. They don't. Like, that LSU South Carolina, it's really one-sided. 12 years of not beating South Carolina is crazy. And Don Staley been there 10 years almost.
You know who, and I'll let you go ahead. Angel Reese is Joakim Noah at Florida.
Ooh.
How Florida won the championship.
Yeah.
And everybody was saying he could have been the number one pick. He came back to school his senior year, and it really was exposed that he wasn't as good as everybody thought he was.
We were just talking about that. That's all I was going to say.
That's my take on Angel Reese. She's being exposed now, as far as her game being limited. I think she... I think she's good, but I think she's got too much into her clippings. Mm. She's more interested in me in trash talking, which affects her game. And I think that's what led to the altercation with South Carolina yesterday, because she was trying to talk to the big girl, and the big girl was laughing at her. And she saw that didn't work, and she was getting frustrated as the game went on. And as I looked at the game, I say, man, this getting kind of chippy. They mess around and get the fight.
Man, if she was going to come back and play her senior year like this, she just should have went to the WNBA after they won last year. She was going to just play like
She's
this.
too distracted.
I mean,
even though she won Player of the Year,
well left.
Even though she did win Player of the Year.
Yeah, she might as well just left. She was going to do all this. Distracting. They put that work in the gym. At the free throw line during the regular season, you screaming at the crowd, girl, hit the free throw.
Yeah, her game,
her game went
really
down.
Hasn't elevated.
If you weren't going to put the work in, you feel like you bigger than the college game, LSU and the team, hey, just go to WNBA and see what you can do.
I really thought she'd have been like play for the Aces that played at South Carolina because they both
Asian?
Yeah.
No,
I
sir.
thought
No,
eventually
sir. Never thought
that's
nothing
what
like
I
I thought
too.
eventually her game would get up that way because they're both lefties and Asia. Well, Asia played with more of a chip on her shoulder too, and she played with a lot more ferocity
Jimmy.
than Angel Reese do. But like, if Angel Reese get because she left-handed once, you got an advantage.
Exactly.
So if she learned how to play with both hands, which I think she can do, and she learned how to shoot the ball with her right hand too in a post and not be so predictable, should be hard to guard. I mean, she already 6'3". I mean, ain't that many chicks?
Might as well
that
went to
big?
the WNBA. You got a 1.7. You wasn't going to class. You wasn't working on your game. So what you was doing, just like you said she was doing. You might as well left wasting this LSU time, man.
Another game I watched yesterday, and this weekend I watched Iowa. Iowa won the Big Ten tournament. I have my own feelings towards Iowa, but I'm going to let that be. Don't want to get canceled. Despite them winning the Big Ten tournament, do you guys consider them a threat? Before y'all go, I'm going to answer, no, I do not. Do you guys consider them a threat in the tournament?
Yep. I mean, still a threat. I mean, look what they did
Exactly.
last year.
Thank you, Rob. Look, they
They
did
still a
last year.
threat. I mean,
They're a threat if the politics allow.
I
That's
mean,
all I'm
you
saying.
can't. The ball ain't got a remote in it, so still got to go on the rim.
Still got to
Still
go in the
go on
hole, but
hole,
she's still
like,
going to pull up from
yeah.
West Egypt and hit the
and
three.
still hit three.
That's
She was hitting things. She had a step back to seal a game yesterday. I was
Exactly.
like, oh, okay, yeah. Caitlin Clark got it. Like, she can hoop. She
I
definitely
ain't
can
say
hoop.
she can't. I
Now
ain't
the
say
rest
she
of her team,
Yeah,
I
that's
seen
to be
one of
desired.
the girls on her team. I was like, oh, she was hooping. I was like, oh, okay. They're a little bit better than I thought they were. They don't have no size.
If they
but
get a little
they,
more
they
production
definitely got some hoopers.
last year in the tournament than they did last year, it'd be right
I think
where
they're
it
gonna
was
get
at.
up. I think they're gonna get upset by somebody, like a team that we ain't even looking at. Somebody gonna upset them.
Probably team some size, probably.
Yeah, if anybody got some
Yeah,
size,
size.
you gonna have problems.
The last team I watched, as far as the women, I watched USC win the Pac-10 tournament, despite in the final, Juju struggling, which is very impressive to me because I think they won by double digits or almost double digits against Stanford, who could potentially be a number one seed. So, is USC to me is more of a threat than Iowa because they have a team. But everybody knows about Juju. So what do you guys think about USC as a team?
They showed me that they're more than just Juju. Like, I didn't know about nobody else really on that team but Juju at that time before I watched them play, and I was impressed. Like, I was really impressed. Like, the way, I don't even think she struggled. They just, Stanford played their defense to get the ball out of her hands to make everybody around them beat them. That's what they tried to do. She didn't really struggle. I mean, she didn't hit a lot of shots, but yeah, when you getting doubled and triple teamed the whole game, it's kind of hard to get your shot off.
Let me see what the rest of y'all gonna do.
Yeah, so that's what they tried to go with how Detroit beat the Lakers back in 03. That's the same type of defense they ran against them yesterday, and it just didn't work in their favor.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Side note, there was another game this weekend. I know Ralph hated. He had to pay what he owed. Carolina played Duke.
I ain't tagging.
Carolina played Duke. Tar Heels came away with the win. I just wanted to throw that in there. Go Heels, just to make the big fella mad.
It's cool.
So
It's cool.
we'll go to the next
It's cool.
topic.
Y'all,
NBA. It was a little stuff going on, but what impressed me the most this weekend, the game yesterday, as the time of this taping, AD went off yesterday for the Lakers. Even with Bron playing, he showed what he could do. I call AD the ultimate tease, the ultimate Saturday night date. He's the ultimate tease. He leads you on to think he could be such a dominant player, then all of a sudden he flakes out. But LeBron was out for a couple days because of his ankle. And to me, just my perspective, the Lakers played better without LeBron. The ball moved around better. Everybody played a little better. It seemed like they weren't under as much stress when LeBron is there. I know a lot of you guys out there are going to say, you just don't like LeBron, and that's not the case. If you really know me, what I've said about LeBron over the years is nothing saying that I hate the guy. I just think he cried too much, but as far as game-wise, I don't. So as far as the Lakers, do you think they play more fluidly without LeBron? I'm not saying they don't need him, but do they move more fluidly when LeBron isn't there?
Man, that's a tough one because I've been watching them all season. I'll let Ralph go. This is a 50-50 split. It's a 50-50 split.
Of course, the ball move more when LeBron at the LeBron's ball dominant. Like, of course, they'll move the ball more, but they focus more on AD when LeBron's not there. So
more people gets involved.
Yeah, and he's the focal point of the offense when LeBron's not out there or when LeBron's not playing. Period. So of course the ball's gonna move more. Then they have to rely more so on their other players, especially like an Austin Reeves.
Yeah, but D'Lo.
I think D'Lo is the one.
D'Lo been killing lately.
D'Lo does better when LeBron doesn't play. He has the ball. He's not second guessing himself and all that, or he's not getting the ball with 3 seconds on the clock. Then make something happen. Then LeBron looking at him like he crazy. You know.
He had a game earlier in the week. I think he knocked down like 8 threes. I think he had
or
40
like what they do when they lose, they blame everybody else. But when they win, LeBron gets all the credit.
Yeah,
of course, you're the superstar. You always gonna get the credit. Your team lose, you getting stuff for that. Your team win, you get all the credit. Don't matter if you had 12 points and somebody else on your team had 39. It don't matter.
I think the problem is when AD don't show up. If Bron's not playing, it looked like they don't have anything.
I think this could be
for real.
I think this could be a plus for them in the playoffs, even though I don't think they're a threat at all. I don't think they're a threat at all.
I still think they tough
but
to
I
play
think
it
can help them because it gives the other players some confidence. But I don't think they're going nowhere.
They really get a ball. Like, if y'all watched the game yesterday, if y'all watched the first 5 minutes, Hachimura shot 7 shots in the first 5 minutes.
They
know it's like 1 for 7, but
he won't shoot 7 times the whole week when Bron there.
But I mean, LeBron played yesterday, and like focal point was getting Hachimura the ball.
That's just yesterday.
But if you look last year when they made their deep run into the playoffs, Hachimura was one of their main players, and he was killing. And he really bigger than people think he is. Like, he be out there killing.
Russell did his,
Russell problem is if he don't see the ball going through the rim after his first 3 or 4 shots, he become frustrated. Then he get lost on defense. He ain't great defensively anyway. But if he get lost on defense, and then you can't hide him no more.
He went to Ohio State.
And same thing with Austin Reeves. Austin Reeves can handle the ball real good, but if he ain't really out there making shots, he just out there liability because he a liability on defense too.
You can't ask Russell to do too much thinking. He went to Ohio State.
Oh my God!
So
there you go with this.
So
I mean, I give it to AD though. AD was killing, but then yet again, you should have been doing. You ain't had Gobert back there, or Karl Anthony Towns playing either.
And
so you ain't got no side.
Need all these wins down the stretch.
But on the flip side,
Reed
for Minnesota gave him like 20 something too though. Like, let's talk about that though. Like,
Reed
was killing him.
That wasn't the topic of this.
I'm just saying.
Segment.
Like,
it's 50-50.
Okay,
it's a toss up.
I'm just saying. Yeah, of course they play better. They move the ball better without LBJ out there. Of course, because he's ball dominant. But
to go farther in the playoffs,
that's just how they play.
You need
LeBron. He shouldn't have to be that way, but you have nobody else on your team that can take over the ball like that. So
they ain't going nowhere.
You said this last.
Next topic. NFL free agency starts Wednesday. A lot of moves have happened already, which is making Wednesday be more exciting. So by the time this airs, a lot of more moves probably will be made. The Kirk Cousins situation will probably get handled. So one of the moves that was made, Chris Jones, which I think is a big signing. Chris Jones resigned with KC. I think he got like 95 million guaranteed or something. I think it's a great move because I really think KC needed to bring him back because he dominated so much for them, this championship run. So my question is, with him re-signing with KC, are they a lock to 3-peat?
No.
Okay.
You still need to get a receiver. You let go of Valden Trashling.
And you still need to make sure you lock up just the other guys that's on the defense too. Not everybody, but at least the corner.
I think one of the corners. I think only one of them
franchised them. Yeah,
but I think the rest of them are like second.
Because without Chris Jones, they wouldn't even
make the playoffs last year without him.
Like they need an impact guy on that side of the ball anyway. Interior lineman that gets sacks is hard to come by in football.
As of right now, before free agency start because there's so many moves that can get made. Before free agency start, I think they are the favorites, the co-favorites to come out of the AFC. Like I said, I think this was a big move for them. And
So you said co-favorite, so who's the other one? Baltimore?
Gotta be. They just signed their defensive lineman.
So who's your co-favorite then?
Because I say Baltimore, I don't say Baltimore. You can't even say co-favorite because I just forgot T. Higgins asked for a trade. So I had Cincinnati, but with T. Higgins asking for a trade, and they released Joe Mixon.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That kind
Cincinnati, I think they lost their window.
I don't.
And you have to overpay for Burrow too.
We'll talk about that later.
Yeah, but like
they gave Burrow his money.
No, I'm saying, but that's gonna be that's gonna be it.
With KC, they still need something. You still got to get Patrick Mahomes somebody to throw the ball to.
Well, that's what free agency is.
I mean, we'll see if they go and find them some random person in the draft.
Yeah, the rumor.
Because you always get you a random wide receiver in the draft. So I wouldn't be surprised if that.
Mahomes isn't the guy.
Class is just deep. Too.
Mahomes isn't the guy. I would get a random receiver. I would draft somebody, but I really think the person they should have got last year, they should try to go get him this year. I think they should get OBJ. I think OBJ would be good with them.
Oh, or maybe T. Higgins now since he asked for a trade.
Somebody, I don't think Kansas City
They ain't got no money.
They ain't got the money for the T. Higgins.
You'd be surprised how people can move around stuff.
Look how they
restructured.
It's too. I think
you restructured one of them big contracts. Now all of a sudden you got free money. You make one of them you like how they did Pat Mahomes' contract. They gave him all that money, but then they restructured a little bit. That's how they brought Chris Jones back last year. Now you see Chris Jones got this money this year, and now like, okay, hey, let us restructure this a little bit with one of y'all, with one of the bigger players, maybe a Kelsey or somebody. Hey, let us take $10 million of your contract. Let me go ahead and make that a signing bonus, and then we can get this player. That's how they do it all the time.
They say T. Higgins want like 80.
I know, but I'm get what I'm saying. Though I'm saying
OBJ.
Basically what you do is you're selling them on, dude. We don't need you, but we want you. Like
we got somebody like
we don't that money.
But all what you saying,
I get that.
But all what you saying, somebody like T. Higgins ain't going for that.
Yeah,
he want
that bread.
That's why you go get an OBJ.
But then what happens if you bet on yourself? Let's say you do go to Kansas City, you get traded there, you play on a little 1 year whatever type of contract.
He's not doing that.
I'm saying then you play well, and now you get paid to go somewhere else. I mean it happens.
He's not doing that.
Maybe you never know. With him, he don't even control it because he's asking for a trade. So they don't even have to trade you.
You said playing on the 1 year deal. Why would I do that? And I'm already upset.
Yeah, they already franchised me. I don't want a 1 year deal. I want a big. I want that big
because you're
contract.
playing with Cincinnati, who ain't really did much or nothing, and Kansas City and won 2 Super Bowls.
Well, they went to a Super Bowl with T. Higgins. You kind of did.
Look here, man.
They lost.
Look here, dude. You gonna be in the ant category.
They lost.
You come up with one more.
I'm just saying. Don't act like these players don't do it. Don't act like players don't do it all the time. They do it. These franchises do the same thing. They do the same thing. Only bad part about he just don't control his destiny.
Allen Robinson probably need to go KC 1 year deal. They just need a guy that can get the ball to every down. Michael Thomas.
No, Allen Robinson could.
Michael Thomas.
I forgot all about that.
If I'm KC, that's who I go get. The Allen Robinson.
Every down you can throw the ball.
The Odell.
And he can actually catch better than Valdez.
And the Michael Thomases. I'd try to get 2 of them 3.
They need a guy other than Kelsey every down they can depend on. They just need a possession
guy. But that's what I'm saying. You need 2 of them 3.
It didn't get you a receiver out of the draft. You good?
You decent.
They got the one dude who was doing good at the end of the year.
Oh, the rookie from last.
Rice.
And they got that the backup Kelsey's backup, that tight end.
Yeah.
He was killing last year.
You get them 2, and you go get them
like
Michael Thomas.
Double tight with Gronk and
you can't. If you ain't New England, you can't run that. Sorry.
Oh, get out of here, man.
Sorry.
Hey,
you can't run that if you ain't New England.
As far as free agents go, one of the positions that's real deep because of the disrespect they get is running backs. We have a lot of running backs that's on the board. So us on the panel,
running backs.
We're going to discuss 5 or 6 running backs, and each one of us is going to come up with a team we think would be the perfect fit. We're not going to go into detail about why we think they're the perfect fit. We're just going to go into what team we think would be a good fit for that player. So, first player, which is one of my favorite players, Josh Jacobs. What team do you think would be a good fit for it. Or, I ain't going to even say good fit. What team would you like to see them go to? I'll start with you, Ralph.
Well, I like to see him go to. He should have got drafted by the Bears. But I probably ain't gonna. I'd rather see the Bears get somebody else than him. But who I like to see, I don't care. I don't even care about Josh Jacobs like that. Whatever.
Who you say?
We gonna get to my boy in a second.
I care. He should sign back with the Raiders. They need to just sign him back.
They not.
They need to.
They not. I believe they're gonna draft, thinking they could go in the draft and find them another Josh Jacobs.
They need to.
But right.
He gonna be in Tampa Bay.
I thought about that.
That's
So
what
they
I'm
got that
thinking
little
now.
young running back
Tampa Bay.
that's doing good.
I think Tampa would be a
Yeah.
good fit.
Decent.
I think the Bears would be a great fit. But I think the Giants may sign him. Even though they let Saquon go, I think the Giants may sign him. So that's just where I'm going. Second running back,
My boy.
Yeah.
Derrick Henry.
Man.
What team
Man-child.
would you like to see Derrick Henry go to?
Baltimore. I ain't gonna lie to you. Like, I didn't want to say it at first. I didn't want to believe it. But I'm telling you, Baltimore is perfect for him. They run it back by committee. But when you got a dog like that back there, man, please. Baltimore. That's probably all they need, too.
What you saying?
You know what I'm about to say?
Who?
The Chicago Bears.
That ain't gonna happen.
Whoa, that would be so nice.
That ain't gonna happen.
That don't even.
Whoa, that would be nice. Hey,
Yeah,
it
that
would
don't
be
even
nice.
fit.
It would be nice. Why not?
Because it's the Bears. That's why.
Oh, y'all be killing me. Why
That's
not?
why. No, it don't
Then y'all talking about some. These the same dudes talking about some keep Justin Fields.
Wait,
Yeah.
going off.
The Bears.
Thank you. I'm with Ralph. Baltimore seems like the perfect fit with Lamar and the way Baltimore likes to run the ball. My 1B would be Dallas.
Please
I
don't.
think that's my opinion.
I mean,
Next running
please
back.
don't
Next
go
running
Dallas.
back we got, which I think this guy is underrated. I don't even know why people are down on him. DeAndre Swift.
He on the market.
Yeah.
The Eagles, right?
Yeah.
Eagles tripping up there.
With DeAndre Swift,
Eagles been
They think they
drinking.
lying that
I
good.
think
That's
a team like the Chargers
Oh, I was thinking that.
could benefit from a DeAndre Swift with Harbaugh there. I think he'll be a good fit. Don't be surprised if the Raiders are a dark horse to sign DeAndre Swift. Even though they get rid of Josh Jacobs, I think he's a little more shiftier than Josh Jacobs. I think he's a little bigger than Josh Jacobs. So those are the two teams I think would be a good fit for DeAndre Swift. What you think, Ant?
I'll probably go with the Raiders. Well, I like that one. I'll probably go with the Raiders.
What you think, Ralph?
Chargers. That's what I was thinking. The Chargers. I think he feel well with Harbaugh.
Now this dude, I think, as much as in fantasy he's put up numbers,
He'll be out
but
there.
I think he gonna be out the league within the next 2-3 years.
Ooh,
He's just one of these
Sad to
dudes.
say.
He's
Him and Pollard.
Yeah, because
he's too little, and what he wants, I don't think he holds up enough. Austin Eckler. Team wise, what team he may go to?
Toss up.
I can see
I
him
got
being the
both of
bag
y'all.
up, man.
I got
I
both of
see
y'all.
him signing like a minimum for low money and not getting the money he looking for.
That bad though.
I ain't saying he that bad, but he's not big and he's not durable.
He was with Minnesota when the season ended, right?
No, Austin.
No, he still was. Who was that that went to Minnesota?
You talking about
Talking about Cook.
Cook? No, he's in Buffalo.
Masson.
Masson? No, he's already with them.
They got him doing it before.
Not Minnesota.
Minnesota.
Minnesota didn't get nobody.
Yeah, he got no back.
Minnesota
They
had
let
Madison
Dalvin-
in
they
the
let
rookie and
Dalvin
Chandler.
I know they let Dalvin
Masson
go.
was the feature
Masson
back.
but who they got somebody else before?
Chandler was they.
After,
no, Chandler was already
they
on
got
their
two.
squad.
Yeah. It's already done.
Now the running back, everybody talks about Saquon. As far as teams, I can see him going to. I think Dallas would be a good fit for him. My dark horse is the Bears. For some reason, the Bears always do something and go spend money on in a way that you don't even expect them to do it. So even though I like the running back situation the Bears had, I think Saquon would be a great fit for the Bears. So it's Dallas, the Bears, Chargers. Those are my three teams as far as Saquon. What you think?
I got Houston. I think that'd be a good fit for him. I'm going to Texas. Well, Stroud.
I like that one.
Don't have to use them as much as they had to do in New York. So.
I think the Bears. I've been saying this since day one. Bears. We need to go to the Bears. Him and Justin back there? Man, look.
That'd be a problem. RPO would be a problem.
Man.
RPO would be a problem.
Him and Saquon back there. Derrick Henry's not
with the receiver, man, it'll be a problem.
Man, look.
The last running back is one of my fantasy-wise, one of my favorite running backs. Cincinnati, get your shit together. I don't even understand what y'all doing. Joe Mixon. I see now this one. I said a couple with this team. Dallas Cowboys seem like the perfect fit for Joe Mixon.
Yeah.
I think that's a perfect fit for him. That's the only team I can see really him talking to is.
Well, that was a good run blocking line. They ain't
But
had that in Cincinnati.
Since they mess with running backs, don't be surprised if the Eagles look at them. The Eagles always doing something. I don't know where y'all get the money from. Whoever is y'all cap manager, you was a genius because y'all be doing stuff, man. I be like, they got somebody else.
They got A.J. Brown and paid them so they got them.
So
Jalen Hurts worked that deal.
Joe Mixon with Dallas seemed like a perfect fit. So what you think, Big Lurch?
I was thinking Dallas as well because Tony Pollard just ain't what they thought he was going to be. He really showed you what a backup can't do. That's why you've been a backup. So I think he fits that. I like him from Houston too, though.
Season.
I like Mixon to fit in Houston too. Houston needs a running back.
Tony was decent.
So Tony, he didn't do what they thought he was gonna do. They could have kept Ezekiel for that, but
too little, too light.
Yeah, but I think Mixon either Houston or Dallas. I like them both.
So what you think, Ann?
I'll go with you one. That was gonna hit it right on the head. He a home run back. They got the line for it. Cincinnati did. He ain't got to work as much. So when he hit the hole, it's gone.
Okay.
I hate to say it, but Derrick Henry fit with Dallas too, just because of their line.
Play action.
And they got the receivers. And
all their receivers is locked up too.
I really hate to say that, but it's so true.
Yeah.
Finally, we come up with our weekly new edition, our Justin Fields watch. As of this week, the trade market has dried up for my boy. But that's nothing but, free agency coming. I think the dominoes are going to start to fall. And I believe within the next 2 weeks, we're really going to get the answer on what's going to go on with Justin. With Russ going to Pittsburgh, that was one of the teams that was rumored to want Justin. Baker signing back with Tampa. They took Tampa. They took Baker off the watch. So I believe after this, whatever Kirk Cousins do, I think it may benefit the Bears if Kirk Cousins stay in Minnesota because it'll make a team like Atlanta desperate. So they'll be trying to do something with the Bears for Justin. So after Wednesday, I think things will start opening up and it may become kind of clearer of if Justin will get traded or not. But you may be surprised. The Bears may do the dummy and still draft Caleb and keep Justin. It wouldn't surprise me if they do that because as we talk, we are talking about the Bears. So it wouldn't surprise me if they take Joe out number one. So just because it's the Bears.
So I had a quick question then. So if Baker got 3 years, $100 million, $50 million guaranteed, right? What do y'all think Kirk Cousins is gonna get then? And he got a bad foot.
The only thing with Kirk Cousins,
he got way better numbers.
I believe Kirk Cousins and his age doesn't do him any justice either. He might get $35 million.
Bro, he just had a good season.
You gave Baker
quarterbacks
Mayfield.
On the market are at a premium. What you thought he was gonna get?
He got Baker $50 million.
Who else was they gonna go get?
You could have got Joe Smooth off of the corner in Tampa Bay or something. But hold on. So this is what I think is crazy.
Season.
You gave Baker Mayfield all that money, but you didn't want to pay my man Mike Evans.
But they paid him.
Yeah, but look how long it took. It took him a whole other season.
Mike Evans.
It don't matter. Mike Evans been getting that before that.
Who was they gonna have, bro?
at the end of
Don't
the day,
matter. Look how
at the
Mike
end of the
Evans'
day,
been.
Quarterback,
but at the end of the day, they signed him, right?
And
Yeah,
made
they
the
signed him.
playoffs.
That's all that
I hope
matters.
they
And they made the playoffs. I can see it. They make the playoffs.
I hope Tampa Bay reap what they
Did
sowed
Tampa
there.
win a playoff game?
Ain't you a Tampa fan?
No.
No. Now since
Oh.
Tom gone,
I'm a Tom
Hey,
Brady and a
hey,
Patriot
hey,
fan. And
hey,
a Mike
Baker-
Evans fan.
Baker deserved the money, but what you saw last year, I wouldn't when I got Kirk because injury, because he just tore his Achilles.
Okay, but Aaron Rodgers got all that, and he tore his Achilles too,
It's
right?
Aaron Rodgers.
Well,
That was
I'm just
during the
saying.
season.
But
I wouldn't.
They
As
both
you
did good
see,
season.
Wouldn't have paid Aaron
of
Rodgers.
course, they goes
after
off
this
topic
year.
because we ain't talking about no damn Baker.
I'm just
This
saying.
was the
That's
Justin
the craziest
Fields
shit I've
watch.
seen.
So, as I say,
Justin Fields staying with the Bears.
Justin, you'll be gone premature.
No, you ain't. You'll be here for another
premature,
another year.
you don't want him.
Right.
Justin, you'll be gone. Caleb is on his way. Don't even worry about all this, man. Don't even worry about all this.
All they gonna do is start over.
We just waiting to see USC Pro Day.
And like,
Once we see the Pro Day, you know.
Jimmy said, the stupid thing that the Bears will do, they'll draft him anyway and keep Justin, and then they have him up in practice trying to kill each other.
No, we're gonna trade you, and we're gonna get Caleb.
You'll waste the pick on him.
And we gonna
and then
work
you take
all
the
this
ninth,
stuff out.
Then you take the ninth pick.
Bears
mess around
fans,
and
don't
take
worry.
Somebody else that
Bears
you don't
fans,
need to
don't
take.
worry. Caleb is on the way.
Dude, Bear fans, please worry.
on that note,
Don't worry.
On the good
Once
thing, though, you're
again-
spending money to build a new stadium on the lakefront, though. Good. Instead of that Arlington Heights, they don't want nothing
Don't worry.
but a stretch. in the
Caleb
First
is on
place.
his way.
Oh, please. And
as we do every
Thoughts?
week,
Thoughts?
as we do every week before Ed and Ralph get sidetracked.
This guy. Yeah.
We thank you guys for joining us. Watch us on TikTok, YouTube, all social media platforms. We try to bring a show to you once a week. You know, we try to get content, just like I say, just like we're in the barbershop talking. We try to bring that content to you. You know what I'm saying? Thanks for everybody. Thanks to Mike behind the scene. Check out our girl Nikki Nick. What is it? Beat Sneaks and Eats.
Sneaks.
She's got pull-ups coming. She got food on the pull-up. You know, chicken, pasta. I don't know. She might have wrap. She might have ravioli. I don't know. She do everything. SpaghettiOs, Cheerios.
My boy
She
said
might have
SpaghettiOs.
anything.
Yup.
But real talk, check my girl out. Sneaks, Beats, and Eats. Check out on Instagram and stuff. She doing real big things. She have pop-ups and stuff. Check my girl out. Support her. Her food is real good. Check out. You know what I'm saying? She's another black woman trying to do big things. For Big Lurch, and this your boy the Know-It-All. Once again, thanks for taking some time out. Watch the show with us. Hope you guys liked it. Leave us a comment, and we'll get back. Before or after every show, I always say love 10:30. And on that note, we out.
Duke going further than North Carolina in the tournament.
Pay what you owe.
Already did.
Y'all ready? What's everybody? Delete that. I fucked that all up.
Jimmy, he was like, wait,
I
hold on.
fucked that all up.
Shit, delete that shit.